Welcome back, guys, to another YouTube video. So, today we're going to be checking out the river and the spot, because last night it's been raining since 10 p.m. all the way to 8 o'clock this morning of just straight rain. And if you look out my window, you can kind of see how high the river is and how fast it's moving. So we're going to see how bad and flooded it is, and we're also going to check out the spot and see how bad and flooded it is there too. And maybe we'll do something else after that. And let's just get this video going because I am on my knees right now and they're sore. So let's just get this video going and yeah. Standing behind me right now is the river that is flooded pretty good, and the water is never usually this high. You can actually walk where the water is, and it keeps on going down that way, which we're going to look at soon. And you can just see how brown and dirty the water is, which is also definitely not safe to swim in. If you can actually see right out there, you can actually see how fast the river is moving. And you can see big logs floating down the river. So that river is moving fast, and it's brown all the way to the other side of the river. And you can also smell the strong smell of human feces coming from the sewer, which is basically there's so much water it's causing the pump not to work too good. And there's also giant puddles everywhere because it rained so much last night that the ground cannot absorb any more water. So we're going to be taking a look at the river, the spot, and also the Park Creek. So let's start by taking a little walk around the river and seeing the flood. That's where we were standing before with the bike. And if you actually walk down here more, you can just see how bad it is flooded. This is a path you could take to get down, but you cannot get down. As you can see, the river is definitely moving fast and not safe to swim in. And out there you can get a close example of how fast it's moving, but it's a little shaky because I don't have my other mini tripod. And this is the little puddles that are forming here because it rains so much. There's more down there and the ground just can't absorb anymore. So we're gonna walk down this way and we're gonna actually go onto the bridge so we can get a good overlook of what the river looks like. Now, alright, that's where the sewer is right there, and it definitely smells like human shit, but that's the river. I'm gonna set my backpack down with the tripod on it. And if it would to rain anymore, this bridge would definitely get flooded, but just look how deep that is. That water is never usually up this high. You can see right out there how fast it's moving. We'll take a look over there soon. But it goes all the way back towards there. So the whole woods back there is flooded. And over here, as you can see, it's definitely more flooded. There's a car coming right now. But it's definitely more flooded, with the tunnel almost being full of water. And that pipe that's up there, when that Hurricane Sandy came, that water was way over that pipe. And this bridge was completely flooded. But you can just see how flooded it is. Now we're going to take a little look in that area over there. just to see how fast it's moving in that one spot. Now there are puddles here and there. Doesn't look like there's too many here. Look at that, I can't even get down there. Usually there's a drop off right there. And usually the path here starts kind of going down on the hill. Nope, I can't even get down. That's how high this is. You can see how fast it's moving right over there. This is extremely deep. I don't know if I can actually get a better view than that because of all this stuff in the way. There is another path over here. Let's see how far this is up. Yeah, again, this is up to here, and there's actually a divot that goes down. So if the water being that high, and that area is probably over your head, or definitely over my head. It's kind of cool, but sad, and there's actually a Sprite bottle in the distance floating down the water. But it's kind of cool and sad just because of how weather can affect something so beautiful. Like when the river's shallow, it's nice, but when strong weather comes, it completely destroys it and makes it look all nasty and brown and, you know, stuff like that. So we're gonna head up to the spot right now and basically take a look at that. Standing behind me is what used to be the spot, but is now a giant swamp. The river is moving so fast that this water has nowhere to go, since the slow-moving water can't get past the fast-moving water. It just sits here and gathers up water and acts like a giant well, and a stagnant well at that. Pretty soon, if this doesn't move, this water is going to start to stink. And you can just see, again, how brown it is and how deep it is. It's also very slippery here, so be careful I don't slip. It's definitely not as fast-moving or fast-paced how the river is, but it's definitely deep and dangerous still to swim in. So there's actually another bridge right up there. We're going to go on the bridge and do another overlook. A view from the bridge, and you can just see how deep and high the water is. The water goes all the way there and partially up the hill. The spot is never usually this wide, which is almost kind of surprising to see it like this. Somebody's walking by right now, so I'll be back. We're back. You can also see a good visual on how dirty this water is. Right down here, you guys can't see it. I'll try to position it. But you see all the moving stuff? Those are all water bugs. There are a ton of water bugs in this one area for some reason. Now, I'm guessing this spot right there is definitely way over your head. I don't think the current's moving too fast, but you do have to be a strong swimmer. And all the rocks are hitting, which is bad because you can either, you know, hit your shin, get hurt or whatever, and it's bad to be swimming in water like this, you know, just because you don't know what's in the water. But we're gonna go take a look on the other side of the bridge and see how that's looking. So, looking over the bridge, it's definitely moving. And that may not look that fast on this side, but it is moving pretty fast on the water. And that is actually the ledge right there, or Garfield we jump off of, and you can just see how high it is. That's almost halfway up, and that ledge is like 6 feet high. It's also pretty deep to jump off the bridge, but I would not recommend it. And up that way is the Frenchtown Park. And you can just see the water is all over there, and straight ahead over there is the cemetery. So we're going to take a ride over to the Frenchtown Park and basically see how that water is. But you can just see how bad this the river water and the spot water is. So I doubt the park water will be any better, but let's see. Someone left their Arizona iced tea here in a puddle. Fortunately, I'm not going to pick it up because I don't feel like it. But we made it to the Frenchtown Park. You can just see all the puddles from all the rain we got last night. So much puddles that it's actually flooding the park bathrooms out. Look at that. See if we can open up the door. Yeah, that's definitely deep with water. I got my shoes soaked for that. We're gonna leave my bike there. There are kids here. And if you guys know, I fucking love kids, so we're gonna make our way down to the Park Creek. And I'm gonna leave my bike back there. And look at all the puddles. They keep on coming. There's a big giant puddle right here. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a puddle here form before. It's the first time seeing that. You can also see a lot of mulch all over the sidewalk here, and that's because of the wind we had last night too. Down here is where the creek is. Wow. This is just intense. So you can definitely see a difference from the spot water. This is the same water that fills the spot. So this water has no blockage, so it's just flowing fast and strong as it can. And you can actually see up there are knocked over plants. So the water is definitely higher than this. And here was some right there. Originally the water was right up to here, but it definitely went down. Now it looks like there's some pants here. Look at that. We're gonna go down this way over here and see how this looks, because this is a place we can actually explore a little bit. Looks like a hydro flask someone left down here. Stepping down, originally you can actually walk right out to there, but it's so flooded right now you can't. And it looks like there's barely any rocks you can walk on. So you're probably wondering how deep you think it's there. And I'm saying it's probably knee deep. So it's not that bad, but with the shallowness and the jagged rocks, with the current going this fast and pushes you over, you'll most likely get yourself hurt. This looks like a big, giant branch that fell from one of these trees up here. And the current's definitely louder here, so I have to speak up a little more. Just look at that though. There's definitely beauty in it, and I might do a little cinematic shot of this just to show how beautiful it looks. So right now we're gonna head back up to the house and basically just end the video there. I'm gonna head back and get my bike. So I'll see you guys when I'm back at the house. Well, what did we learn? Well, waters are dangerous when flooded. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe. And I'm guessing this water is probably going to be like this for another week or so. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace! Hey guys, but in all seriousness though, please be safe when swimming around flooded waters. I do not want to get in trouble by YouTube if one of you guys drown in the water. But have a nice rest of your day.